If you ask me, the most important thing in trading is forex trading is support and resistance levels. That's where all the traders take their trades or take their profits, on these levels. And that's where the problem is, especially with the new traders. They don't know where and how to mark the important support and resistance levels in the markets. And if you cannot mark the support and resistance levels properly, then I mean you cannot trade basically. Hello traders, my name is Masood and my mission is to make the trading simple for new traders, as simple as possible, so that a 12-year-old child can learn forex trading and do it. Now the most important thing is support and resistance levels, and I'm gonna make a very quick and easy video how to perfectly correctly mark support and resistance levels, and how to go about that. When your support and resistance levels are marked, half the job is done. Then you just have to trade in between these levels. Now how you do that? First and foremost, traders, you need to find out which time frame are you gonna use to enter the trades. That can be different for everybody, and it's entirely your own choice, depending on your available time, your circumstances, your availability, or whatever. I mean, for example, if you are doing trading part-time, you do a job or a business, you are self-employed, then you can't sit in front of the chart all day. And smaller time frames, 5 minute, 1 minute, 15 minute, or even 1 hour is not for you. And if you are a full-time trader, then you can maybe you like 15 minutes to take your entries. So when you find out which time frame is your entry time frame, then you go 2 time frames higher, either 2 time frames higher, and if you find that confusing, then go 1 time frame higher and mark your charts. Now for example, I'll give you a few examples, and that will make you very make support and resistance levels very easy for you. First of all, when you open the charts, traders, clear the charts from all the lines and moving averages and indicators. It should be a naked chart like that in front of you. Excuse me. Now if your entry time frame is 4 hour or 1 hour, whichever you like as an entry time frame, go on a daily time frame, right? And mark the chart from on the daily time frame. Now when you open the chart should be like this. For example, this is GBP CAD daily time frame. This chart will open in front of you like that. Now you don't need to, what new traders especially do is they just fill the chart with every minor level they mark with the lines, and then you cannot even see the chart underneath those lines. So you have to mark only the major levels that are clearly visible in front of your naked eyes. Naked chart, naked eyes, right? So what you do is take either a line. Now the other thing is that hold on a second, now the other problem is that traders don't exactly know that where they have to put the resistance and support lines, whether it will be that wick, or on the body, or where. So the proper way to do is that you don't have to put it over there where this wick is. Just put your line on the recent high that is visible in front of you, right? You don't have to go 10 miles on your left. Just do it whatever is in front of you, the recent highs and lows, important levels, major levels, where a lot of touches are visible. Now there is two ways to mark these support and resistance levels. Some people like to do put these horizontal lines, and other people, what they do like to do is draw a proper zone so that a lot of area is covered with the zone. So the benefit with the zone is that the line is a very thin line, and you cannot get all the touches with these lines. But if you put a zone here, so everything is touching here now. You know, these wicks are touching, these bodies are touching, and all these wicks are touching as well. So I mean, it's up to you, whichever method you like to use. You just if you want to put the line on the, you know, bodies here, so that maximum you can get maximum touches with these lines. Excuse me. Now when you put this you know, recent high from here, if you go back and if you see, you will see that in the past there is activity on this line as well. You don't need to worry about for too much in the past. Whatever is in front of that recent history is fine. Now after that, you have put the recent high. Now you again see, you know, now this area looks important to me as well. So look at these touches. I mean, look at the activity around this area. This is all recent activity, and then it has gone it has touched this level and then gone back. So it is an important level. What else can I see? It's a daily chart, mind you. So I have to see this recent data. You know, don't worry about too much there. That's another, you know, that's another. You just take care of this recent area, and this past area will be, you know, looked after anyway. These are visible levels that I can clearly see with my eyes. See, lot of touches. Try to get as many touches as possible when you are putting these support and resistance lines. And the final one is this one, right? So I mean, some people will try to put a line over here, but I am not putting a line over here because that's where the most activity is. If you see, even in the past, you know, look, I mean, after putting the line on a recent activity, then you go back and you will see that this level is how important it is. So I mean, it's a daily chart, and you can see how much activities. Why I will put I don't put the line over here, because actually the main level is here and it was broken and then broken back. So now your daily chart is marked. Now what you can do is if you want to go one time frame down, you go there on 4-hour time frame, and you can just easily trade in between these levels. I mean, if you see the price action, wick rejections and bearish candle, then you can put your stop loss on the other side of this resistance level, and your TP will be around this area, support line, right? And if it breaks upwards, this level is broken, then you see again whatever strategy you use, breakout trader or break and retest, you see wait for the confirmations, you know, whatever confirmation strategies you use, indicators or whatever. After putting the lines, support and resistance lines, you can bring in your whatever moving averages and whatever you like. And wick rejections, bullish candle, your stop loss will be here and your TP will be here. Similarly, if you see the price action here, if it rejects here, stop loss on this side, TP on around this area. And if it breaks above, stop loss here, TP around this area. So now see how easy trading will become after you have marked all the major levels. Similarly, I mean, let's take another chart, you know, Euro JPY, for example. Right now, if you want to trade on 15 minutes, for example, or 5 minutes, then what you should you should start is, I mean, this is not a very clean chart. I mean, let me find another pair so that I can give you a proper example. Right now, this is a 1-hour chart, and if you want to you know, trade on 15 minutes or 5 minutes, then you should start marking your charts from 1-hour time frame. Yeah, so this is this naked chart, Euro NZD 1-hour naked chart in front of you. Just mark all the main visible highs and lows. This is the visible low in front of me. A lot of touches here, 4 touches. Just first of all, mark all the major levels, that are clearly visible in front of you. Now you can see how much activity on this level, as you can see, touches here, touch here, almost touch here, it didn't go there, but then a lot of activity on here as well. Now what else, see, just keep in your mind recent activity and put a line, support or resistance lines according to that, and then this past area will be looked after anyway. Don't worry about all the activity, whatever it looks like on this side. You just have to mark the recent highs and lows, right? So now you can see a lot of touches here, 1 2 3 4 5, little bit it was broken down and then broken back up. Now all the major areas have been looked after. There is one more, I think, if you consider this as well a valid area, strong area. Now I mean, you have put all the resistance and support level. Now go down to your favorite time frame, whether it is 5-minute or 15-minute, and then just trade in between these lines. You have all this area is available. So that's the main way how to put support and resistance lines, traders. And now this was the last area that was broken up. No, definitely you have to wait until another area is created, and then you can put a line, a resistance line there as well. But at the moment it hasn't created an area, so definitely we cannot put a line over there. So I mean, you have these areas available. Now it becomes very easy to trade in between these areas. So I hope that I have made it very easy how to put support and resistance lines, traders. And if you keep this video in your saving list, subscribe my channel if you haven't done that, for easy to use strategies. Press the bell icon, so that I sometimes share time sensitive data, for example my market analysis or a quick trade setup that comes in front of me. I just quickly make a video on the mobile, a short clip, and then send it in my YouTube channel. So I hope that will be very helpful to you. Please subscribe my channel if you haven't done that. Press the bell icon and press the like button as well for YouTube algorithm, so that the message can go across all as many new traders as possible. And also for a little bit encouragement for me as well. Until next video, traders, look after yourselves.